Hey guys, this is my first video here on this channel, and I want to talk about a subject in English, and it's basically one of my point of view saying why you should learn a second language, why you should try to study a second language. So, my name is Vinicius, I'm from Brazil, I'm Brazilian, and today I'm 22 years old, and I decided to study and learn English for real when I was 17 years old. And so that was like four years ago. At that time, I didn't know anything at all in English. I had some contact with the language when I was younger, but at the time that I studied the English language, I was very lazy. I wasn't that much interested in really studying. But at 17, when I decided that, okay, I really want to learn English now, I try to do my best to learn. And so here I am today. As you can see, I really learned English. You know, I consider myself today 100% fluently in the language. I'm able to talk with anyone from any country, which has English as the first language, like from the United States or Canada, or Australia, England, and even people from other countries who don't have English as a first language, but knows how to speak English and communicate it in this language. All right. So because this experience that I got with the English language, and by the way, today I work using the English language. I work at a front desk reception of a hotel which receives a lot of people from all the world, you know. And so this 4 years of experiencing learning a second language, because as Portuguese is my first language, and now I'm able to communicate in English. I would like to share with you guys the idea of why you should try to learn a second language. And sorry, my shoulder is hurting a little bit. Anyway, uh, so this is the idea. I'm not talking specifically about the English language that you should try to learn, although it's the most universal and popular language in the world. Especially in business and also in studies as well. Uh, but even if you are American, for example, or you're from England or Canada and you have English as your first language, I think you should try to learn a second language. It can be Spanish, it can be Portuguese or French, or even a Asian language like Mandarin, Japanese, or Korean. Whatever it is, whatever language it is of your interest, I think you should try to learn, because, well, when you learn a second language, you don't just learn the language by itself, but you learn about other culture. You learn uh, about other type of habits and ways of thinking about life. Because as you learn the language, you also learn about a new culture, um, a new a culture of another country, and you're going to understand how people live in that place. And with that, you you kind of start to realizing that the world is so big, and the the things, it's not like most of the people had told you until today as should be. You're going to see that when you're able to communicate in another language, or have entertainment. Sorry, my screen here. Yeah, there you go. So you realize that you're able to watch contact, entertainment about on the culture, and you're going to understand better about the world. You're going to see that life it's not just where you were born, and you have a world of possibilities. You know, so this is the idea. So for example, today I got a very good opportunity of job because I have a second language, which is English. and I'm able to help a lot of people from these countries who comes to my city, to my country, which is Brazil, and I'm able to help them, and I'm able to understand the way they think about the world, and I start to see that the way I used to think, the way that people think in my country is not the only way in the world, and maybe if I don't agree so much with that, I'm able to move to another place because I know the language and I can live at that place. And if I think that life is going to be better there, well, that's an option for myself, you know. But if I wasn't able to communicate it and understand another language, which is English for myself, uh, I couldn't do that, you know. So this is why I'm working today. I totally have a goal to. I definitely want to have the experience of living in another country someday, you know, and I'm working towards for that. And not just about that, you know, I think you should try to learn a second language, but also because it's very, I think the word is enrichment, like rewarding, basically, rewarding. You're going to earn a lot of things when you learn a second language. Uh, Not just the language itself, you know, your brain is definitely going to improve because you're going to know more words, more structures, you know, you're going to be able to think in another way, you know, and you can have a lot of fun as well learning a second language. The process of learning a new language, learning new words, be able to understand what the people speaking, what the people are speaking, it's a very interesting process. It's not easy. It's difficult. It takes a lot of hard work, effort, you know. I'm sorry, but it's possible and it's very interesting, you know. So, anyway, I don't want to take too long talking here. I just want to share this idea with you guys. It's a very big thing, you know. It's a very uh, philosophy to understand better, but it's something that you need to feel by yourself. So, like I said, I really recommend you to try to learn a second language. It can be whatever language you're interested on. If you see that's going to bring new things, new opportunities, go towards, you know, and you're going to be able to do a lot of nice things in your life. All right? So that's it. Okay, this is the idea I wanted to share with you guys in English here. And yeah, I don't have anything else to tell about it. If you have an opinion about it, if you want to share your idea, if you study another language and you want to share about your experience with it, just leave a comment here. Okay? Bye, guys. See you.